I took my brother-in-law off the shop insurance he tells customers he carries, so I own an auto shop. Small place, 6 bays, been mine for 11 years. About 2 years ago, my wife asked me to bring on her brother Danny because he'd lost another job and money was tight for them. I said fine, he's good with people, better than me honestly. I'd rather have my head under a hood than talk to somebody about their break estimate, and that's what Danny did. Front desk, phones, walk-ins, he was good at it. Customers liked him. He'd lean on the counter and say, look, you're covered here. We carry full coverage, so anything happens to your car while it's with us, that's on us, not you. People love hearing that. They'd hand over the keys to a $40,000 truck and not think twice. The thing is, I do carry that. Garage Keeper's policy covers customer vehicles while they're in my care. Costs me a fortune every year, but it's the right thing. So when Danny said we're covered, it was true. I never corrected him. I figured, good, let him sell it. Then in October, a customer came in for her SUV, and there was a fresh scrape down the passenger door. She was calm about it. She goes, it's fine, Danny already told me the insurance handles it. He took my info Saturday. I said, Saturday? We're closed Saturday. She kind of laughed and said, well, he had my car out. Said he was road testing it. I didn't say anything to her. Just fixed the door, ate the cost, sent her off happy. But it sat wrong. We don't road test on Saturdays. We don't open on Saturdays. So Monday I pulled Danny aside. I said, you had the Corolla lady's car out over the weekend. He didn't even blink. He goes, yeah, mine was in the shop. I needed to run my kids somewhere. It's fine. I'm on the insurance. That's the whole point of being on it. I said, you're on it to drive customer cars for work, not your errands. He waved me off. Same thing. Nothing happened, except something had happened. That scrape was him. I started actually looking. Pulled the sign out log, checked it against the security footage, which I'd honestly never bothered with before. Danny had been taking customer cars home. Not once. Regular. A loaded pickup one weekend, a Charger another. He'd bring them back with the gas topped off so I wouldn't notice the mileage. Kid was joyriding $40,000 cars and telling the owners, don't worry, we're insured, meaning me, meaning my policy, meaning my rates if he wrapped one around a pole. I called my agent just to ask hypothetically. She said if a listed driver crashed a customer vehicle doing personal use, the claim could get denied outright, and then the customer comes after the shop directly. So I called the insurance company and I took Danny off as a covered driver, kept the shop policy, kept everybody else on it, just him off. He found out Thursday when he tried to move a car and the system flagged him. He came into the bay red in the face. You took me off the insurance. Are you serious right now? How am I supposed to do my job? I said, your job's the front desk. You don't need to drive anything. He goes, I tell every customer we're covered. That's my whole pitch. And now you're making me a liar. I looked at him and said, you've been the liar, Danny. I just stopped paying for it. He got loud. Said I was humiliating him. Said my sister, his wife, was gonna hear about this. Said family doesn't do this to family. I said, family doesn't take a customer's car to Costco and call it a road test. That's when he changed his tune. Come on. Nobody got hurt. Put me back on. I'll stop. I swear. And I almost did because my wife was already texting me because it's her brother, because I knew exactly how this dinner was gonna go. But I thought about that woman with the scraped door thanking me, thanking Danny, handing him her keys because he told her she was covered. I said, you're not driving customer cars anymore. You touch a customer's keys again, you're out entirely. He stared at me and said, you're really gonna pick a policy over your own family. I said, it's not a policy, it's my name on all of it, and you were spending it like it was yours. He hasn't come back to the desk since. My wife's brother has a shop to run, apparently his words. 3 weeks now, and I've been answering the phones myself.